Hello and welcome back, you toxic monarchs of varying genders. Today, we got an updated deck list. We're going to go over the changes. We're going to get into some gameplay. And yesterday I ate my words, but today I'm throwing some of them back up. Enjoy. So before we get into it, I'm D, also known as MTF Doom. We are at 80 some odd subscribers. The number honestly jumps so quickly I don't necessarily have the exact coordinates. We're trying to hit 100. You could help me get that goal if you're not a toxic monarch, or if you are, because that's what we're doing today. So this deck we put together cooperatively for the content a couple days ago, how to build your first Marvel Snap deck, and we played it yesterday and it was really good. We have since iterated. We've gained, I think, one more rank. I think we ended yesterday at like 55. We're like up to 56 now. We made some more changes. So the important ones. Odin isn't good enough. I told you, and then I unconvinced myself, but I'm telling you again, Odin just isn't good enough. Odin was a win more card in every situation. But you know what's better than Odin? Magneto. And here's why. Because the thing that we were running up against a lot is our opponents Cosmoing, our opponents successfully reading that what was under Invisible Woman was going to be a Wong and some other on-reveal that was going to kill them, and then just putting a Cosmo down. So we now have counterplay to that in the form of Magneto. Because if we Magneto on turn 6, we'll pull their Cosmo plus whatever else, you know, whatever 3 and 4s they have played to a different lane. And then at the end of the game, Invisible Woman will reveal the other cards. So we actually have time to pull, very uniquely, we have time to pull Cosmo out of the lane with the Wong. That's very, very unique that we have that opportunity. So we're taking advantage of it. Additionally, Magneto does the cool thing we need out of this deck, which is stack a bunch of cards all into one lane so that we can get more value out of Hazmat, even if we don't see Luke Cage. We also cut Black Widow because she just didn't provide enough power. If we didn't see Luke Cage, she would end up losing us lanes more often than not, even though she was forcing our opponent to play a 0 power card. There were just enough times where having an extra body with that low power was too much of a drawback. So instead we're just doing Lizard. Interacts favorably with Luke Cage because his power cannot be reduced if you have Luke Cage out. But even if not, the fact that your opponent has to play 2 cards in general to overcome the inertia of a Lizard play means that you're ahead if you only drop Hazmat. And then the final one is we are including Shang-Chi. I talked myself out of it during the building stream because I was like, well, we're shrinking their cards. We don't, like, Shang-Chi might end up missing a card that he would have otherwise hit because we've shrunk it with Hazmat. But in playing, if you watched yesterday's video, the decks that we struggle with are decks that play big cards. So why not just play Shang for those decks, right? A deck that only puts 1 card in a lane, but it's, you know, a 12 or plus power. Well, like, Shang handles that perfectly well. That's what I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking. We still got Doc Ock. So in looking at the new updated list, we now have basically 6 tech cards that all interact really favorably with what our game plan is, and I think that's going to put us in an even better spot. So I haven't tested, I woke up and it came to me in a dream, replace Odin with Magneto, and I was like, all right, cool, that's it. And then the deck list was sufficiently different than I felt like doing another video on it. Also, the deck was just really fun. So I haven't tested this exact list just yet. We're in for it together. So let's get some games in. I hope you enjoy. Hope you're all doing well today. This is such a cool deck. Hopefully they're playing a tall deck because we don't have our wide stuff, but we have a really good okay, we drew Scarlet Witch. So a bunch of you continually keep telling me that I was wrong about Scarlet Witch. I agree. I was wrong about... Oh, that's right. The nerfs dropped. Zabu and Silver Surfer both got nerfed. Alright, do we want to... Let's... Huh. Do we just skip? I don't think we can just skip. I don't want to play... I don't want to play the Nexus. So we're just going to do this. We'll do it now. Okay. Their 4s can't be played there anymore. Although Crimson Cosmos is probably enough. Alright, Death is actually fine for us. Death is actually goated. We will... We'll just Shang now. And then we'll Doc Ock next turn. I don't think they're going to put anything into X right now because they got the Death. Oh. Oh. Okay. That's alright, but it's not great. But it's alright. So... They got 4 in hand. Let's just do this. Alright, there's 2. Here's the other 2. Play all those for you. No discards anywhere. Okay. Yeah, I'm a big fan of everything that's going on right now. So we're ahead. We win. Because if they... Whatever they drew, it's probably going to be Lady... America Chavez. And then, like, all they could do is either pitch it to Drac or play it somewhere, and then they could only win 1 lane. Alright, sick. We didn't even have to play our, the Hazmat Luke Cage, but we had it. Notably, we were in the position we wanted to be in, right? Even if they were a different deck that didn't have to retreat, like they had other options, we were in the exact position we wanted to be in. We were ahead on all the lanes, and we had less units in all the lanes. Alright, let's do this. I will say the one downside... Oh, that's interesting. The one downside to not having Odin is that we can't Hazmat early and then Odin after. We kind of have to go Wong into Hazmat if we want to play that game. You think they're gonna put something in cloning vats and we're just freedom? Let's just try. Okay. Okay, so this is not great for us. Okay, I mean, that's pretty good, though. So we'll do this now. And then... Is this Killmonger? Carnage? Okay. Alright, cool. We will... Doc Ock. And hopefully just mess something up with what they're trying to do. If we pull a Carnage... I mean, they're probably going to play a Carnage regardless. That's fine. We might have wanted to Doc Ock left in hindsight. Although this gives us the option to also do it again next turn. Which could mess with them. Alright, there's that. There's not... That's not great for us. What else did they play? Wave. And there's the Carnage. Okay, so they can... Death? Plus? Is Death Plus good enough for them? It might be. Right? Because it can be Death plus an 8, but the 8 will actually be a 10. Wherever they put it. But then they have to put something right. Maybe? Okay, I think they're going to go something mid. I think they're going to go Carnage mid and then Death on one of the sides, probably on the right side. Yeah, oh. What? Okay, no, that doesn't work for us. Oh, yes, I think it actually does. It might? I don't know if it does or not does. We win by... Yeah, okay. Alright. I was not expecting the Arnim Zola. I'm gonna be totally real with you. I did not expect the Arnim Zola out of that deck at all, but I'm glad it showed up. So yeah, I was kind of expecting the Carnage to go mid and play out the way that it did play out. I don't know what else I was expecting, but it wasn't that. Alright. If we had Luke Cage in hand, playing Invisible Woman into Jotunheim would be really funny. But we don't. So I guess we're just gonna do this. We have Wong Hazmat. So I think we're pretty happy about that. They played a 2 cost. Or a 1. Okay, that's not a great one. Something that they weren't intending to blow up would be pretty good. Let's just change Jotunheim. I know we can take advantage of it because of Luke Cage, but we don't have Luke Cage, and we're priced into playing Wong next turn. So let's just get rid of Jotunheim for now. See what comes of it. Okay, okay. That's the same but different. Really? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's all this is. Okay. Alright. Well, pretty happy about that. Very happy about that. They're going first, so we will do this just in case a Cosmo shows up center to try to mess with us. Oh. Huh. That's not great for us. That is a very interesting play. But I think we're good anyway. Yeah, we got it. Wow. Again, you never expect the Destroyer, I don't think, in that situation. But, you know, good on them. Like, the more you can play cards that aren't necessarily the cards you expect, like your opponent expects, the better off you are. It didn't pan out for our opponent, but, like, that is cool. Like, blowing up Bucky Barnes with Destroyer on a late turn is cool. Okay, we're not going to play into Gamma Lab. We have Shang. Every card they play in is good for us. Clintar's a little worse. We can also kind of mess with them with a Polaris play. Do we want to mess with them with a Polaris play? Maybe. Let's do it. Because we can blow up their Hulk with our Shang, and we don't really want to play into, like, other lanes just yet. We don't want Clintar, we don't want whatever. So well, Cosmo now? Okay, that's not great. That's fine. Whatever. That's fine. Okay. I think I'm alright with how this is played out. Yeah. Okay. I mean, they're gonna win center. And then we'll take left, and we'll take right off. Oh, no! It wasn't enough. What am I thinking? That was so silly of me. It was only a draw, not a win. Because I knew they were going to win center. Although, I guess maybe we don't expect them to win by that much. But we were only up by 3 on the left. What was I just mathed that out wrong. I thought that put us winning on the right. It's 100% on me. Alright, let's just get started. We got Elysium. We'll just get started early. It's maybe worth it to probably worth it, depending on who you ask, to have waited to see if we got the sacred timeline, because we could basically just fill it instantly, but then also... Oh, okay. Nope. We are happy. Sewer system's great for us. We got Shang if they go big. If Sacred Timeline pops up on the right, we can Scarlet Witch it. Yeah, we're good. We're happy with all this, I think. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so... let's just swap that to some other thing. And we can deploy our Luke Cage now, I think. Alright. Big fan of that. They already deployed their Killmonger, so... do we have to do anything? We might not have to literally do anything right now. And just, like... right? Because the only thing they have left is Deathlock, I think. They might have Venom, I guess, but Venom isn't particularly good with Bucky Barnes. Oh, is this a... wait, is this a bot? Is that what's going on? If I just end my turn, are they gonna snap because they'll be ahead in 2 lanes and that's how bots work? I think this is a bot, and I think we're gonna just try to farm some cubes out of it. Yeah, it is, right? There's no getting around it. Okay. Yeah, one of the things that got pointed out to me about bots is that, like, they have really incredible, like, artworks and splits for cards that, like, they just don't know how to play. I think this was just a bot, and we got 8 cubes off of it, so maximum value on that one. We'll take it. Cool. I should tank my rank down to 50s more often. This is sweet. Oh, there's our weekly. We're at, you know what? We're at like 19 minutes on my recording. Why don't we just do an opening? Oh, cool. That's a cat. That's sweet. Let's just do like some pack opening stuff. Let's do it. Quality. We'll end on an 8-cuber. It's not a real 8-cuber, but it's close. Close enough. What are we upgrading? We already got 1 Infinity Split on Scarlet Witch. What are we playing in this particular deck that we don't have Infinity Split yet? Let's check that. Oh, Luke Cage and Hazmat are both. Let's do some of these. Cool. I think, from what I understand... Wow, Hazmat we don't have enough for? How about... Okay, Invisible Woman, cool. From what I understand, from what I watched, again, shout out to Educated Collins. I watched his video on how the track works. And so from my understanding, our next collector's reserve should have a card in it. So we're excited for that. What else? That's it, huh? Just those 3. All right. What else? Do we play armor sometimes? Do we have enough for Absorbing Man? Let's up Absorbing Man. Kind of regretting him being my... this was the first card I bought in the shop. Kind of regret it now that he's dropped to pool 3. Okay, so that was wrong. So Educated Collins is a liar and wrong. That's not true. Don't take that out of context. I probably misunderstood what the video was trying to describe about the collector's boosters or caches or whatever. What do we got for okay, 380 left. So what's that? Blue? Is blue 300? No, purple is 300. Oh, Doc. The doctor. Doc Thickums. Cool. So that gives us our next... Is this one going to be a card? Nope. Okay, collector's tokens. I don't know. Surely the next one will be a card. Copium. Right? Because we got this. Look how long it's been. Luke Cage was our last card, and that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 caches ago. Oh, is it 8 caches? 6, 7, 8? Is it going to be this one at 2026? That feels like the year I'm going to open my next collector's cache when you're at this collection level. All right. I have been your host, D, also known as MTF Doom. If you find this content elucidating, enlightening, or enriching, the best way to let me know is with a like or subscribe, or especially a comment. That's how I know what is resonating with people. We are growing so rapidly. I thank you so much for it, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great day.